boys, Mother and Speech D-Rock. Welcome to another video. And in this one, it's going to be my Monday Night Raw review. Now, first thing first, I'm going to just clear the air. Tonight's Raw, as usual, sucked. It's never anything good with Raw. Ever. Ever. Never anything good. Just, I don't know my grade yet. I'm finna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about Raw. And I'm gonna go over it. And I'm gonna review. By the time I get there, you know how this works. I'm gonna give it a grade. An overall grade for the show. Now, let's get, I want to get something straight. Real quick. You know, most of you guys who know me, I've been off of YouTube for a little over a year now, and I just suddenly popped back up. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But probably Wednesday, if not Tuesday, tomorrow, depending on if I do a SmackDown Live review or not, I will be uploading a video about where I was going and where I was at. So those of you who care, tune in for that. Those of you who don't, yeah. So this is the aftermath of WWE Elimination Chamber, which, by the way, if you haven't already watched my review on that show, go watch it, go check it out. You know, WWE Chamber, not one of my favorite pay-per-views, but then again, I don't have a favorite pay-per-view anymore, man. WWE has gotten so boring lately that I struggle to stay awake, you know. In fact, I was late coming into the game, this Raw, so I came in at 8 o'clock. I came in, Miz was doing a segment. That's when I came in. So, I got my phone over here. Got my phone over here to tell, I've already seen the highlights of what happened before I came into the game at 8 o'clock. So I know what happened. I've seen it. Seen the highlights on YouTube. But let's jump right in this. Let's get into this. Hesitate no longer. Those of you who are new, subscribe, like the video. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh yeah, we kick things off. They say we kick things off with Alexa Bliss. All right, Alexa Bliss gloating about her win, as all heels do. Because if you're a heel, you gotta gloat. Because you're not a heel if you don't brag. Because every heel is the damn same in WWE. I hate how every heel has to be the same. The promo itself was, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. Now, Mickie James is a heel now, I guess. Because, yeah. Well, we got no reason whatsoever why Mickie James is with Alexa Bliss. It's just, yeah. She asked for help because of the Elimination Chamber. She agreed, and now it's after the Elimination Chamber, and like it didn't. The angle with Mickie James makes no sense. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. But Alexa Bliss is gloating about her win, and she's all like, see, what can I remember what she said? She points at the WrestleMania sign saying, Nia Jax, talking to Asuka, talking about how Nia, you're gonna wish Nia Jax finish you, because I'm gonna finish you, or something like that. Asuka comes out, and Alexa Bliss hits her with this line right here. She says, "I know your English isn't very good," and showers of boos right there. I don't know how I feel about that. I hate when we make fun of people's ethnicity, the race, man. I hate. If you guys can't already tell, I'm a mixed person, you know? My dad is black and my mom is white. I don't like when we talk about race, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, whatever it is to get heat, the crowd didn't like it. That was like natural heat. The crowd didn't like it. Showered with boos. And I was just like, yeah, low blow. And then, I forgot what Alexa Bliss says, but she says, like, you might want to do something away from Nia or something like that. And she's And then here comes Nia Jax, and then Asuka takes out Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, and then Nia gets her, and then she's got her in a triangle hold, I believe. Triangle hold in a submission. That's when Alexa Bliss and Mickie James come in. They make the save for Nia, and they just start pounding on Asuka. And I'm thinking, okay, Mickie James is a heel. That's the first thing that went through my mind. I'm like, okay, Mickie James is a heel now. Second thing that went through my mind is like, where are we going with this? So we're doing Asuka versus Alexa Bliss, and I don't think Asuka ever said that she was gonna fight Alexa Bliss. Did she? Did I miss that? I don't believe I ever heard Asuka say that she was going to fight Alexa Bliss. But hey, it is what it is. We're doing Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. I'm not mad at that. Personally, not the match I want to see, but I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. Trust me, I'm not mad. Not the match. I feel like we could have got a bigger match than Alexa Bliss and Asuka. I feel like we could have did Asuka and damn Charlotte, but I guess not, because I don't know. They want Carmella to cash in, and I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what the deal is. Why we're doing Alexa Bliss and Asuka. I saw a lot of people who say they want to see Asuka and damn Charlotte. They want to see Asuka and heel Sasha Banks. That's what I was going for. Because I was like, we didn't save Asuka and Charlotte for a big, like some other match. We save Asuka and Charlotte for some other match, because I feel like that would be a WrestleMania match. But I knew that WWE wasn't going to put Asuka on SmackDown. I knew that. I just knew that. So I was like, yeah, let's just do heel Sasha. But nope, let's not do that. Let's just do Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Tell me how you guys feel about it, because not personally the one I would wanna, the match I would want to see, but hey, it is what it is. So then I think we go to commercial. I'm not sure. I think, and then by the time when we come back, we're in a 6-woman tag, because we haven't seen enough of them already. Doing damn millions and millions of 6-woman tag. Bro, last Monday night, didn't we do a 6-woman tag? And then SmackDown, we did another 6-woman tag. And then tonight, we do another 6-woman tag. And I feel like every night we do a 6-woman tag. And I'm like, do we have nothing else for these women? There's one difference this time. And that's that Mickie James was on the heel side. That's the only difference. The only one. I don't know how many times we saw Absolution versus Mickie James, Bayley, and Sasha. Now we're seeing Mickie James, Alexa Bliss, and Nia versus Sasha, Bayley, and Asuka. But during the middle of the match, I didn't even know about this, because I didn't, like I said, I came in late, came at 8, so that's why it's kind of hard for me to give you my full thoughts on everything that happened, like with the Alexa Bliss statement, because like I only caught bits and pieces on the highlights, you know. So when we get to the part where I came in and Miz, you'll be able to hear a lot more of my thoughts, because like I actually sat down and watched that play by play. But we get to the middle of the match or someplace, and I think Bayley refused to tag Sasha. Okay, so are we doing Bayley versus Sasha at WrestleMania? Is that what we're setting up? That'll probably end up being on the pre-show, even though these two women deserve to be on the main show. But I can't see them doing a SmackDown women's match, SmackDown women's title match, a Raw women's title match, and just a women's match. Can't see them doing three of them on the main show of WrestleMania. So we'll probably end up getting that on the pre-show, sadly. Even though both these women deserve to be on the pre-show. I mean, the main show, damn. But anyway, she refuses to tag in. So, last night at Elimination Chamber, Sasha turned her back on Bayley. She kicked it, but then be looked at as friendly competition. Now, Bayley kind of refuses to tag in herself. So, I'm thinking, who's the heel here? Because I'm like, okay. Like, Sasha's, like, when she turned her back on Bayley, it was just every woman for herself. But you're a team here. You're an actual team here. But then again, Sasha has been doing this for I don't know how long. She eliminated her from the Royal Rumble, I believe. And she's been giving her shit about how she can't beat Asuka. And Bayley goes, I remember this line. Well, I know I can beat you. And if you're good enough to beat Asuka, so am I. I like that. I love that line. I like that line. So, yeah, and Sasha's been acting kind of heelish, but she's not a full-on heel. I haven't seen anything that makes her a full-on heel. So my thing is, can we get some storytelling? Can I just, okay, maybe storytelling is not the right word. Can I just be sure who the heel is? Who's in the right and who's in the wrong? Please tell me, because if you don't, I'm going to be mad. Because I don't want it to be best friends, like, just can't get on the same page. So now we gotta do a match between them to settle their differences. And then this is the type of shit WWE do. Well, best friends can't settle their differences. So we gotta do a match between them to settle their differences. And then they'll be friends after that. That's the type of shit WWE will do. Tell me I'm wrong. Nah. We'll do Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Because they're best friends and they can't seem to see eye to eye, can't be on the same page. So we're doing this match to settle their differences. One of them will win. And then we'll hug it out at WrestleMania. Because best friends forever. Don't do that. Give me a heel. Give me a heel. Give me a face. Preferably Sasha. Preferably Bayley. And tell me a story. Do me some storytelling. Do me some real storytelling. Okay, we've got the plot. I think that Sasha should have turned on Bayley back when they had that match. And Bayley won. In her hometown. Sasha should have turned right then and there. It's in her hometown. It's the perfect place. Why are we holding back on it? Just turn one of them heel. Let me know who the heel is. At least. That's all I ask for. And give me some decent story. Please? Good? Okay. Alright, moving on. The match itself, yeah, by the way, the 6 women's tag, the match itself, like, I only saw bits and pieces of it, but it didn't look all that special. But then again, it's a 6-woman tag. Alright, okay. I saw this. So then we come back from commercial, I believe. It says, let me see. Oh yeah, by the way, Asuka won by making Mickie James tap out. And I was like, wow, that's the only reason Mickie James was on the heel side. Because we didn't want to make Nia look weak. We didn't want to make Alexa Bliss look weak. So we're going to make a legend herself look weak. She's a future Hall of Famer. So we're going to make her look weak because she's old. What? Anyway. Yeah, we come back with John Cena. Alright. And John Cena comes out and explains his road to WrestleMania. Alright. Look. First off, John Cena, I don't know what we're going to do with this man. Because he comes out. He said, he thought his ticket to WrestleMania was going to be the Royal Rumble. He failed. He thought his ticket to WrestleMania was going to be Elimination Chamber. He failed. But he said that he never gives up because he's John Cena. He said he's here to issue a challenge, a WrestleMania challenge, to The Undertaker. And I think the crowd popped for it. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad the crowd is happy about it because I don't want to see Undertaker versus John Cena. Maybe like 7 years ago, but like now, no, let's not. If anything, we should have did the match last year, at last year's WrestleMania, and then called it a day for the Undertaker. I mean, think about that. If we would have did that, we get Undertaker, John Cena. John Cena probably would have won, and then we go on, and about our lives. Undertaker's retired. Everyone's happy because we got the Undertaker John Cena match. But nah, we got Undertaker and Roman Reigns because people wanted to see that match instead, apparently. No one wanted to see that match. Like, I didn't want to see Undertaker and John Cena last year. But my thing is, if we're going to get one match, left, one match Undertaker can do left, and it's between Undertaker and Roman versus Undertaker and Cena, I want to see Undertaker and Cena. Just because I've always wanted to see the match, like 7 years ago, but like, if it's going to be his last match, just go out with Cena. Go out with Cena. Don't go out with Roman. Roman doesn't need it. Cena doesn't need it either, but at least people want to see John Cena and Taker more. Now we're going to go out seeing that match without ever seeing that match. Ever. I don't believe so anyway. I don't think it ever happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's one of those matches like, what if, man? It's like The Rock and Shawn Michaels. Never happened. I'm just saying. But he said he issues an open challenge to The Undertaker, and he's like, a WrestleMania challenge to The Undertaker. And he's building it up, and he's like, that match isn't going to happen. And I went, okay. I just laughed at it. I was just like, okay. Why build it up, man? We could always be swerved. WWE could always swerve us. And then we do Undertaker and Cena anyway. But he said the crowd popped for it, by the way. Like, I said that already. But, like, I don't know why the crowd popped for it. Because I personally don't want to see it. Hey, if you want to see it, all right to you. You got the right to feel how you want to feel. I personally don't want to see that match. But Cena says that match isn't going to happen. Like I said, they could always swerve us. Then he says he's not going to give up. The basic point of this promo was that he's not going to give up. You know, no matter how many times he gets knocked down, he's not going to give up. We know that, Cena. So then he says that his road to WrestleMania runs straight through SmackDown Live. He said he's not going in asking for pity or anything. He's going in there to take an opportunity to do something at WrestleMania. And I went, okay, alright, you guys really don't have anything for Cena, do you? I went, okay, guys, like, what are we going to do with Cena? I went, okay, we're doing Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. Probably. We're not, if not Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. But I want to see Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles more. I wouldn't be sad if Dolph won the championship at Fastlane and we did Dolph Ziggler in a triple threat. I'm just saying, like, I'd rather see Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. So I went, WWE wouldn't add Cena to the damn match, would they? That's not what we're going to do, right? Please tell me Cena's not going to ruin this for me. It wouldn't be a bad match. It'd probably be a great match. But people got their heart set on Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles, so don't do that. They're not going to add them, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, and John Cena. Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and John Cena. Oh my God, no. Like, people got their heart set on this one particular match, just Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. So we're not going to do that. Are we going to do Bobby Roode and John Cena for United States Championship? Are we going to do Jinder Mahal and John Cena? Anti-American versus American hero. Anti-American versus American hero, I guess. I mean, what are we doing with this man? Okay, he's going to SmackDown Live. We know that much. And SmackDown Live is a worse show than Raw. Just gonna be honest. SmackDown Live is a worse show than Raw. But we're gonna do something. I don't know, like, I'm ready to see it tomorrow. Because what the hell are we gonna do with Cena, bro? I don't even think WWE knows, bro. Not really. I don't think WWE knows for real either. But that was the point of his promo. He said he will be at WrestleMania, damn it. He's gonna be there. I don't care if this man is just gonna be the host at WrestleMania. He's gonna do it. He's gonna be there. What he's gonna be doing there, I have no idea. Like I said, Undertaker's always a possibility too. But my thing is, if we do Undertaker and John Cena, I believe John Cena will win. I don't think Taker will lose his last match. I mean, win his last match in WWE. Because if we do Undertaker, if we end up doing Undertaker and Cena, that'll be Undertaker's last match. And Undertaker's not going to win his last match. So then we're going to do Taker 23-3. Right? That's the record, right? That'll be the record of John Cena. Don't do that. I don't want to see Taker lose at WrestleMania again. I didn't want to see him lose the first time. Much less the second time when he lost to Roman Reigns. Fucking Roman Reigns. Okay. Whatever, man. But that promo itself, like, it wasn't a bad promo. Like, I don't really know how to feel about it. Like, I don't know how to say if it was a good promo. I mean, John Cena always brings that fire with a promo. He always makes it feel like it means something, you know? He's a great talker. But I don't really know how to feel about the promo. Because, like, he's going to be there tomorrow at SmackDown Live. I kind of want to see that. That's kind of the only thing I'm looking forward to seeing. Because I don't know what we're going to do with this man. I'm missing a puzzle piece here or something. Anyway. Moving on. That was that. That promo, like I said, I don't know how to feel about it. But we'll just see what happens on SmackDown Live tomorrow. Then we go through... Oh yeah. Then we do the match of Bray Wyatt and Heath Slater. Wyatt hit Rhino out the ring. He demolished Heath Slater. Poor Heath Slater. You remember when these guys were SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Oh, man. Heath Slater. Man, they've fallen far. Now they're losing to Bray Wyatt. That means something, considering Bray Wyatt never wins. Anyway. We do Bray Wyatt. Heath Slater. He beats Heath Slater. And we do a promo. And Wyatt says, "Look what you made me do. You made me hurt these innocent people." And all that. He's talking to Matt Hardy. Woken Matt Hardy. Broken Matt Hardy. And he says he made him hurt these innocent people. And I went, okay. We're not done with this freaking feud! I'm so tired of Bray Wyatt versus Matt freaking Hardy. Please, can we get something else? Please. I said everything I had to say about Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy on my Elimination Chamber review. So if you want to know exactly how I feel, go check that out. Go check my Elimination Chamber review. By the way, I wasn't alone. I was with my PhD aunt, my guest star on the show. He liked to be called PhD Ant because I'm PhD Robert, so he wanted to name himself PhD Ant. So, go check that out. Please go check it out. And I went off on this stupid feud that's been happening Since Matt Hardy wasn't even broken Matt Hardy. I mean, think about this. We've been doing this since before Matt Hardy was awoken. And then you keep pushing and pushing, and then it awakes Matt Hardy. He reaches his breaking point. Delete, delete, delete. And I'm like, okay, this feud is actually going to be something. I want to see Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. I want to see that. 3 weeks into the feud, I went, okay, I don't want to see it. I'm tired of it. Because all we did was promo. Matt Hardy does the, the damn glass break Woken. He cuts his little promo. Bray Wyatt chimes in. Matt Hardy's comes back. And we're going to laugh in each other's face. Just, and Bray Wyatt. I mean, this is what we got. This is what we got like the first 3 weeks. Just, why? Where? Is that what? You got these two great characters. And the best thing you could think of doing was laughing in each other's faces. Okay. But I said maybe I'll have some hope with this. And then after we get done with cutting promos about laughing in each other's faces, guess what we move on? We move on to doing match after match after match after match after match. And I've seen this match like 10 million fucking times and I'm tired of seeing the damn match. But guess what? There goes your WrestleMania pre-show. At least if we do it, can we get a stipulation? Please. Please, this needs something. This feud needs something to breathe life into it. Because right now, I don't even know why they're fighting. Why are they fighting? Because the breaking point? Because Matt Hardy reached his breaking point? Is that it? Okay, and then we did 15 million matches. So you're telling me after 15 million matches that Matt Hardy is still mad that he's reached his breaking point, so we're still fighting? Is that what we're doing? Why are we fighting? You've had like 10, you've had at least 20, it's gotta be 20 something, man, because they be fighting at live events. Or so I hear. And I'm like, we've did it on Raw, we've did it at live events, we've did it at pay-per-views, and no stipulations. So you've been fighting this whole time because of the breaking point. What's the point? What's the point? Like, Bray, you've won like half the matches, and Matt, you've won half the matches. Okay, so y'all both got your stuff. You both got something. This feud, you both won matches. Okay? Can we be done? But no, let's keep fighting for no reason. Because we don't have anything to do with it. We don't have anything else to do with these men. That's what it is. I'm so tired of seeing Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt on my TV screen. I would flip out, okay? Please, this last match at WrestleMania, can we be done? And please, if you're going to do it at WrestleMania, give me 3 things. Give me a story, give me a reason to care, and give me a stipulation, because we've seen this match so many times. There's only so many matches I can sit through, and it's not even that they're bad matches, it's just I've seen it so many times. So give me a stipulation. Extreme Rules, Falls Count Anywhere, Final Deletion, do something different. Alright. Good. Okay. Then we move on. No, come on. Alright, then we move on. Hold on, guys. Alright, now this is where I joined in. And Miz was in the middle of cutting a promo. Mad about how he doesn't get respect around here, how he always is. And Miz is such a so golden on the microphone. He's great. I love it. But he's cutting the promo. And let's see if I can remember the things he said. I know he said that he's tired of the disrespect Kurt Angle is showing him as a champion. And he's been in the WWE for 12 years. He deserves more respect. He says he walks in to Raw tonight, I believe, and he asks what the Intercontinental Champion will be doing at WrestleMania. And Kurt said, let's see, your match tonight. We'll see. Yeah, like, how did Miz phrase it? I know he said this match tonight will determine who you face at WrestleMania. Might determine or something. And Miz flipped out about it. He said, I'm not exactly sure the words he used, but he said Miz flipped out about it, and he's like, I've been Intercontinental Champion. He's like 62 days or something away from becoming the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever. We got 42 days till WrestleMania, so by the time, if he loses it at WrestleMania, we'll still be like, if he ever wins it again, he'll probably break that record. So Miz is gonna be Miz, I'm almost positive one day will break that record, even if he loses it at WrestleMania. But anyway, we do, Miz flips out because he's like, determine who he faces at WrestleMania. His match tonight might determine. Flips out about it. Seth Rollins comes out because he didn't even know who he was facing. And I kind of agree with The Miz. Because, like, he's the Intercontinental Champion. He deserves to know. Like, why are we making the heel seem like a babyface? Like, I kind of felt sorry for him. And I'll tell you why. I'll continue to tell you why when I'm done. Because he didn't just face Seth Rollins. Oh, no. Okay, let's get into this. He says, Seth Rollins comes out. They have a pretty good match. I'll give it a B match. It was a pretty solid match. Seth Rollins won. He was firing on all cylinders. Took out the Miztourage and everything. Firing on all cylinders. And then he jumps so far. Not even halfway, over halfway across the ring. With a frog splash. This is how he went. With a frog splash. And I'm thinking he's so far away from him. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna make that jump. Miz is gonna like roll back over or something. He's gonna roll over closer to him. Nope. Miz just stayed his little happy ass there. And Seth Rollins flew from here to here. And I was like, Jesus! Okay. Because I did not think you were about to make that jump. That was so far. But he frog splashed. That man Superman through the air. Frog splash and pinned Miz 1, 2, 3. And I went, okay. Why did we actually do that? That's what I said. I said, okay, great match. Why did we actually do that? Is that who he's facing at WrestleMania? Is Rollins who we're facing at WrestleMania? Okay, so you're telling me to determine who he's facing at WrestleMania, he had to lose to who he's facing at WrestleMania. And I'm like, okay. So, basically what you're telling me is, you just gave away one of our WrestleMania matches, right? No. Not the case at all. Because then Finn Balor makes his little happy ass down the ring. And Seth is all like, okay, taking my spotlight and all that. And just, Seth makes his way to the ring. And I'm like, not Seth. Finn Balor makes his way to the ring. And I'm like, what is Finn Balor doing here? And then we come back and we're doing a match between Finn Balor and The Miz, and I'm like, what? I said, what and why? What and why? That's my two questions. I had two questions. What and why? What and why? Michael Cole says that Kurt Angle announced it during the break, and I'm like, alright. I'm like, I kind of feel, and this is where I start feeling sorry for The Miz. Because not only does he's not getting respect as the Intercontinental Champion, but now he's got to face two of the biggest stars in WWE, two of the greatest athletes in Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Two of the greatest athletes, not only in WWE, but in wrestling today. And I'm like, I feel bad for this man. Because he's not getting respected. He doesn't know who he's facing at WrestleMania. Unlike, think about all the other champions. They know who they're facing. Alexa Bliss, you're facing Asuka. Alexa Bliss. Think about all the champions on Raw, okay? Alexa Bliss, you're facing Asuka. Brock Lesnar, you're facing Roman Reigns. And you don't even gotta be at the show. The bar, we'll get to the bar because they talk about, we'll get to the bar. And then Miz doesn't know who he's facing. AJ Styles, you're facing Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, we still got Fastlane to go through. But I guarantee you, after Fastlane, everybody will know who they're facing. But here's Miz, not clueless. And then he has to face, like, how do you expect the Miz? The Miz just lost to Seth Rollins. And you expect him to beat Finn Balor after that? Okay, then the Miz Taraj get involved. DQ. The club comes out. Because they start beating up on Finn Balor. The club comes out. So it makes the save. Then Kurt Angle appears on the Titantron. The match is restarted. And this is our third match with The Miz. One against Rollins, two against Balor, one that ended in DQ, and one that he lost to Finn Balor. Because then he lost to Finn Balor. And I'm like, why the hell? That's what I said. I said, why the hell? Okay, maybe and Michael Cole's like, okay, maybe this match will determine who he faces at WrestleMania. And I go, I thought that was what the last match was determining. I don't get it. I feel bad for Miz. I feel bad. But then Finn Balor wins. Cut to a promo backstage, and Seth Rollins is talking about. He's asked a question about how he feels about Finn Balor. He said, if he's trying to take his spotlight or something, and he said he doesn't know if he's trying to take his spotlight or something. That's not how you make a name around here. That's not how you turn Monday Night Raw into Monday Night Rollins. And he says that he's coming for Miz at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. And I go, okay, so we're obviously doing Miz versus Rollins versus Balor. Obviously, that's what we got to be doing, right? But knowing WWE, that might not be what we're doing at all, even though it makes sense. I would hope we do it. And the only reason I would hope we do it is because if you don't, Miz just lost to Rollins, clean. He just lost to Balor, clean. So if we do like a number one contenders match between Balor and Rollins to face Miz at WrestleMania, how am I expected to think that Miz will even walk away with the championship? Why do you expect me to care? Because I just saw this match on Raw. But now we're going to do it at WrestleMania for the championship. That's literally going to be the only difference. The championship will be on the line and will be in a different stadium at WrestleMania. Okay. At least if we do that, at least do a stipulation. Do something. Because I'd rather see this triple threat because it doesn't make sense. Why do we do Miz and Rollins and Miz and Balor and then we get one or the other at WrestleMania? I just saw the match. I don't want to see it again. Just saying. Alright. So yeah, that was stupid. I didn't care for that at all. The match, I mean, the match with Rollins was solid, but like I didn't care. Alright, come on. So then I think we get to, is it what I think we're doing after that? Yeah, I talked about that. Yeah. So then we do Reigns promo, I believe. Yeah. And Reigns cuts this promo. And man, let me tell you what I thought about this. The promo was good. I agreed with everything he said. He's talking about how Brock Lesnar gets to sit on his ass while the other wrestlers work week in and week out, but Brock only shows up when the money is right. That's what he said. And then he says Paul Heyman wants to come out and say that we're businessmen. And Roman Reigns says, well, guess what? I was born in this business. And I was taught at a very early age something about respect. He's like, Lesnar, I don't respect you. Because me and the boys, we run around the country, and you only show up 4 times a year, 4 or 5 times a year, when the money's right and the place is right. He said, you know where Brock Lesnar was you know where Elimination Chamber was last night? Las Vegas. You want to know where Brock Lesnar was last night? Las Vegas. You want to know who wasn't at the show at Elimination Chamber? Brock Lesnar. Despite him being in the city. And I'm like, well, damn. He said he was on the Today Show or something. I don't know. He said something. He's just publicity stunt. Do it like that. He just getting publicity. Just chilling out. Relaxing. And I go, you know what? I agree with everything you're saying, Reigns. I don't want to see this match. I don't like how Roman Reigns is booked. But I do agree with everything that man said. Because these men, the boy, like he said, the boys in the locker room get work week in, week out around the country. And Brock Lesnar, you show up, 6 times a year? And receive more money than they do. And I'm like, okay, Reigns, you got a point. You got a point. I give it to you when you got a point. I liked the promo because I liked what he talked about. It was real. And he says he does not respect Brock Lesnar. That's what he said. And he said, he called him a bitch too. He said, I forgot how he said it, but he said he don't respect that bitch or some shit like that. And I go, okay, Reigns, you're talking a lot of shit, man. But you know what? I like it. Now that's the type of Roman Reigns stuff I want to see. I want to see Roman Reigns be a badass, you know? That's the type of shit I want to see. But it doesn't make me want to see the match. Doesn't take away the fact that you booked this man, shoved him down my throat for 3 years now. Doesn't take away all that. One promo, despite how good it may be. I don't want anyone to call me a Roman Reigns hater. Because I'm giving him his props where credit is due. And I've never said I hated Roman Reigns. I said I hate how he's booked. I hate how this man gets everything. Not saying he gets everything handed to him, but he gets everything. I hate that about Roman Reigns. But my thing is that it was a great promo, and I give credit where credit is due. It was a good promo. I loved it, but it still doesn't change the fact that I don't want to see the match, and I don't like how Roman Reigns is booked. So there you have it. That's my thoughts on that. Great promo. Agreed with everything you said, Mr. Roman Reigns. Shake my hand. Credit where credit is due. I like it, but I don't want to see the match, and that's all I have to say about that. I want to see what Brock Lesnar says. I want to see what Paul Heyman has to say about that. I mean, I want to see how we're going to build toward this feud. Anyway. I don't want to see this match at all, man. I'm so tired of this push Roman Reigns has been having for 3 years. Main eventing WrestleMania 4 years in a row, right? 31, 32, 33, and 34, right? Jesus freaking Christ. I'm so tired of it, but it is what it is. WWE are going to do what they want to do. Just when we get after WrestleMania, can it be over? I don't even know who's going to beat Roman Reigns for this championship when we're done. What are we going to do? Literally. What are we doing with Roman Reigns? Like, that's my question. Where do we go after WrestleMania with Roman Reigns? That's all I'm saying. Be thinking about that now, WWE. Be thinking about it now, okay? Playing long term. Because I have no idea what we do with Roman Reigns after this. Alright. So, then we get a backstage Twitter video from Braun Strowman. Why are we doing Twitter videos on Raw? And why? Why do the words pop up what they're saying? Because I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, we're too stupid to understand what he's actually saying, so the words gotta pop up. I'm getting too old for this shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Can we stop it? Just stop it, okay? That's all I gotta say about that. And I will continue to say that for as long as they do it. I don't care if they stop tomorrow or they stop freaking 2057. I will, as long as I'm up here on YouTube, as long as I'm watching WWE, I will continue to say that this is stupid. Moving on. Then we do a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Because when you lose a match, then we do when you lose title match at a pay-per-view, you get not one chance, but a second chance. Because it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. So now you gotta pin them twice. What? Did we do this literally just so Sheamus and Cesaro could get back every win? Because think about that. The Titus Worldwide beat the Bar 3 times. The Bar beat them at Chamber, and they clean swept them tonight. So they're 3-3. Match was great. Match was okay, not great. I didn't really catch it. I walked away, but I walked away, and by the time I came back, they had the second fall. I caught some highlights of it on YouTube, but I'm like, okay, why? Just why? Like, did we literally do that just so the Bar could get all their wins back? That's what I feel like we did that for. Alright. The Bar cuts a promo. They're like, who's to beat when there's talking about basically how there's no one left on Raw for them to beat. And it's true. Except for I don't think they beat the Revival, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. That's true. I mean, they've beaten Titus Worldwide. They've beaten Rollins and Ambrose. And they've beaten Jason Jordan and Rollins. And yeah, like, did they ever beat the Club? I don't know. I don't care, because I really wouldn't care if we did the Club versus... My thing is, what are we going to do with the Bar? Is it the Club? Is it the Revival? Is it multi-men ladder match like we did last year? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know, and I don't care. Until I get something that I do care about, I'm going to continue to say I don't care. I don't care about this match. I mean, I don't care what the Bar does. Because, like, they said it. They've beaten everyone. There's no one left for them to do, except for, like, the Revival. So, I don't even know if they might have even faced the Revival. I don't know. I don't care. Well, I don't know what we're going to do with them at WrestleMania. I guess we'll find out. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it because, like, I don't care. I think we do, yeah. Then Cole tells us the WWE Hall of Fame video package for the 2018 Warrior recipient is Jarius, J.J. Robertson, that did the little video package. Hey man, he almost died when his parents had a funeral planned for him already. Almost died at birth. Then he survived. He had problems when he was younger. He's 15 now. He's looks like he's doing okay for himself. And yeah, it is what it is. It's the Warrior Award. Can't ever really hate that. Then we do Elias versus Braun Strowman because yeah, and Braun Strowman, they have a match. Elias, before the match is even over, Braun Strowman basically dominates him. Before the match is over, Elias pulls out a fire extinguisher, sprays it into the eyes of Braun Strowman, like temporarily blinding him. We do then he hits Braun Strowman with it and tries to continue to beat on him in the ring. Braun Strowman shoves him off, and that's when Elias rolls out the ring, starts running from Braun Strowman, walking away from Braun Strowman, chases after him. The match was nothing, by the way. Nothing really, like, not even long at all. That's like I said, before it even ended, he sprayed him in the eyes with the fire extinguisher. Braun Strowman chases him down, hits him. He's about to put him through the announcer table. Elias rakes the eyes and takes off, and rightfully so. When a monster like Braun Strowman is coming after you, I don't care who you are, you better run. I love Braun Strowman. I love it. I love Braun Strowman. I love what he does. But and Braun Strowman chases after him backstage. You know, he's blind, so he's temporarily blinded, so he's moving slowly. What is it? Covering guys like this. He's just walking like, and then that's when Elias takes off. He just takes off, and Strowman couldn't keep up because he was blinded, and that's when Elias gets away from him, and all you hear is Strowman yell, "I'm not finished with you!" And pulling up beside Strowman is the limo, who was obviously the Authority. But anyway, because we are doing Ronda Rousey in that segment. Anyway, he says, "I'm not finished with you!" And then he walks away. So, Elias, you better run, boy. Strowman coming for that ass. My thoughts about it, I didn't hate it. Are we doing Strowman versus Elias at WrestleMania? Like, what? I just want to know what we're doing at WrestleMania. Because, like, I don't know if I want to see Strowman and Elias at WrestleMania. But hey, it is what it is. So then, like I said, we come back, I believe. Let me make sure because we're always forgettable. So let me make sure that I'm at the right place. Apparently Asuka versus Nia Jax is announced for next week. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. We're doing Asuka and Nia Jax, apparently. Okay. Alright. I don't care. Huh. Alright. We go to the ring, and out comes Triple H and the Raw Commissioner, Stephanie McMahon, also known as the Authority. Stephanie said, you know what? Stephanie says that last night was one of the biggest of their professional careers as they were signing Ronda Rousey to a WWE contract. Stephanie says it was ruined by the actions of one man known as Raw General Manager Kurt Angle. Stephanie says Angle flipped. He was hallucinating and saying all this and that. See, I'm kind of just going off what I see on this, on the raw results. Because I can't remember everything. You know, it's like Raw is forgettable. With all these, he said Angle was hallucinating with all these crazy ideas, and now is suffering from double pneumonia. And I laughed. I said, okay. Hey man, by the way, I did my reactions to the Ronda Rousey contract signing. Go check that out. It's on my channel right now. I loved it. I loved the contract signing. Originally, she says double pneumonia, not like the flu, like she originally believed. Stephanie says Ronda was out of savage instinct, the way she was trained. Stephanie says she had to get physical with Ronda and remind her that she's on Raw. Stephanie says Ronda now reports to her, which means WWE owns Ronda. Stephanie says she needs to call everyone out here and explain their roles as a good boss, so everyone can understand their place as we move forward to WrestleMania 34. Stephanie calls out Kurt Angle, but out first comes the music hits and Ronda Rousey comes out. And I remember how she was walking. She was walking with a purpose. And they out the ring, both of them. Both Triple H and Stephanie. They was like, we don't want none of that. We don't want none of that. Out the ring, and here comes Kurt Angle. I remember this. Here comes Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle's all like, I need this job. And I'd like to say that I was out of line. I was hallucinating. I was suffering from the flu or some shit like that. And that they did not say what they said. Obviously, that was a lie. Then Kurt Angle does says, let's see, hold up, I can't even remember all of it, man. Hold on. And Angle comes right behind Rousey. Oh man, I need to start writing this stuff down. It's forgettable. I can't remember what everyone says. Angle comes right behind Rousey and tries to calm her. Triple H and Stephanie leave the ring. Like I said, as Rousey enters, Angle is now in the ring. Angle says coming to WWE is the best decision Rousey has ever made. She says Rousey said she meant every word she said last night. She wants this more than anything, but she's never been slapped before in her life. Yeah. And she refuses to be disrespected, and that she is no one's property. Angle understands why she's upset, but this is a different world than what she's used to, and she needs to work within the system. Angle says, honestly, he needs this job, and he has to do what he has to do. Angle says he lied at last night at the Elimination Chamber. That's when the fans booed. Triple H and Stephanie come back into the ring. Angle says he's had pneumonia for a few weeks and doesn't even know what he said last night. But the statements weren't true. He misunderstood what he heard them saying. Angle says he's sorry. Stephanie thanks Angle for clearing the air. Stephanie tells Rousey they aren't horrible people. They aren't horrible people despite what she reads on social media. Stephanie goes on and wants to put this all behind them to make Rousey the superstar she deserves. Stephanie thanks him again, tries to leave the ring. I remember this part. And this is when Rousey said, well, we talked about everything except your slap. She said, you really want this to put us all behind me? You all behind us? Apologize. And I said, Ronda Rousey making you her bitch. I laughed at it, bro. Stephanie said, walks up, all tough. I'm sorry, Ronda Rousey. You know, like I like why'd she walk all tough just to apologize? I laughed at it, man. She made you her bitch, bro. It was funny. Anyway, then we do what happened after that? Oh, let me just look at this shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. It's 11:48. I gotta be up in the morning. It says she's terribly sorry. She's so terribly sorry. She reacted after Rousey put her husband through a table. But that's no excuse. She's sorry. She welcomes Ronda to WWE. Says they're all good now. They go to leave the ring. Triple H. Angle. Right hand first. Triple H and Stephanie head to the stage as the music hits. Rousey checks on Angle. Angle gets to his feet and looks on as Raw goes off the air. So that was Raw. That segment, that last segment, probably one of my favorite part of the match. I like what they're doing with Rousey. Rousey just looks like a badass. I like it. I like how they're booking her. But overall, the show is forgettable. As you can see, like, I was forgetting what was said at the end. It could just be because I'm tired. But hey, man, forgettable. I give this show... See, what did I like about this show? See, this is where I grade it. And I don't know what to grade it because I don't know what I like about this show. I mean, I liked Rousey. I kind of liked it anyway. I liked what Roman Reigns said. Don't care about the feud still. Still like what Roman Reigns said, though. And that's about it. See, we did Welcome Matt Hardy, Titus Worldwide. That's about it. I mean, I like that match with Rollins and Miz, but then we did Miz and Balor, and on it. Like, this match was all over the place. I gotta give it a D. I mean, this show was all over the place. I give it a D. I'm gonna give it a D. I did not care about this show too much. Anyway, it's what it is. But I'm gonna sign out. That was Raw in a nutshell. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. And so I think that's it. Follow me on Twitter at RobbertPhD. Follow me on Instagram at PhD_Robert. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below about how you thought about Raw. Personally, it's a D for me. Give me your grade in the of the show. Until next time, I'm your boy, PhD Robert. I'm your man, PhD Robert. And I am your dog. I messed that up. I am your dog, PhD Robert. I'm signing out. Till next time, peace out. Black bar.